Okay, so hello. We are back with um, technically a third installment, but this is the second installment for our city. Um, it's kind of like Doctor Who numbering, where there's a different city. So this is the second installment for our truly from scratch city. After I installed the Promenades DLC, which is missing. So here's our brand new build, and let's start going. All right. So as you can see, this little traffic square, I don't know. It's just for fun more than anything. I think at this point, I'll probably end up changing it back out. Um, we can, and part of this is just going to be experimenting, seeing the things that work in vanilla and the things that don't. Yeah. So I need to order some food at some point, and hopefully we'll get some viewers, and we'll start a poll on what I should eat. But we got our little industrial section over here. I do find that using the gravel roads once you unlock them is a great way to pre-plan areas of your city. What is this? What is this? Is that a gun emplacement? This is like, oh, that's so cool. Trench warfare with gun emplacements. I didn't notice this before. That's neat. Okay, fair enough. This to me looks like it's very much Manhattan. I think this is supposed to be a knockoff. They call it like Apple City or something, and it looks very much to me like this is supposed to be Manhattan, and that would be the Hudson River there, and this would be Long Island Sound, I guess, or I thought it was be the East River. Maybe it is the East River, but then this looks like it's Long Island, and I get confused because I'm a native New Yorker, and I still get confused as to what's where exactly here. So I think that's maybe Roosevelt Island there. I don't know. I get confused even if that's the right name. That might not be the right name, but I think that's East River, Long Island. That looks like that looks like it's Long Island to me, and that would make this Jersey, which everyone loves Jersey. Well, I think I can actually unlock more tiles. I just want to check. Yes, I can. I can unlock more tiles. Oh, look at that. That is so much nicer. So that did look like it was Manhattan, but at some point, yeah. So that does look like it's Long Island, but there's no. It's this is not an island. They never. It's like this is like Manhattan if you just got rid of the little thing that connects the Hudson River to the East River, so that it wasn't an actual island. Um, you know, that's what I'd say. I'd say it should be right around here, in my opinion. And again, I'm not really super good at this. What is interesting is this river here is a real river, and this river here is just the sea, and that is fairly close to reality in some ways. Although it should still have a current, and it doesn't, which is frustrating. And in our last game, I had to disconnect the. There you can see there's a little bit of pollution here. I had to disconnect the poo output because it was just polluting things needlessly. So anyway, what do we need? We need a lot of residential, which I kind of suspected would be the case. And I think can we build these now? Yeah, we can build paths now. Hooray! Paths are the best thing ever. Okay, so paths are really super helpful. In what is I don't know if there is a cheaper path than the basics. I'm just gonna check. I've never checked really before. 20, 20, 10. Oh, this is super cheap. Gravel paths are super cheap. I should theoretically be able to upgrade later. Anyway, let's just use park path with decorations. I think that's well. I usually used this in previous games. I usually used the biking because I like to change all these, which I don't think I can right now. I like to change, have all these roads here. You know, I guess I'd keep this going. I like the roads to be the ones with the bike paths, which there's grass, trees, grass, trees. Okay, these are 4-lane roads with bicycle. Okay, 2-lane with bicycle. Population of 3,400 for 2-lane with bicycle. So eventually most of these will become 2-lane with bicycle paths, and trolley bus wires. That's interesting that we have 4-lane roads. I didn't know we had 4-lane roads that are this size. I just want to see. Huh. That's really interesting. That'll give me a lot more throughput. What is the speed on this road? Oh, it's just 40. The speed is still just 40. Alright, well, I think we're going to go back to this. It looks more divided. I think that's what I want for now. I like that kind of divided look. And since we are playing vanilla and on the console, we couldn't even have mods if we wanted them. So we gotta pay a lot of attention to how our roads interact with each other. So one thing, which is, you know, nice is, you know, you create these, if I change these to one-way roads, it won't, it'll have like, it won't have a turning lane. So these need to probably stay 2-lane roads. I guess this side could be changed to 1. Whatever. Maybe right there could, I guess. No, I guess it makes sense to leave it 2. I wasn't planning to ever have this connect over here. It's just more to it's just more to kind of, you know, make traffic slow down, do a couple things. All right. I also could just turn it into a regular intersection with the with this, because it's originally supposed to be one of these bigger roads. That's the whole plan for this way. It's just to be one of those bigger roads that came all the way out here. I think I will do that over here on this one, and we'll see where that goes. Down here, that'll also be this way eventually. I should probably do it now. Yeah, you know, I'm going to do that now. I really want the... Oh, I really want the... Oh, there it is. Yes, medium industrial. What is this one? Medium cargo airport. I don't know what that is. Okay, so medium industrial road. That's exactly what I want here. Alright. That looks good. Medium industrial. I probably want to have like another offshoot of that come this way, or maybe I need to come down here and do it this way. Let's see, small industrial. So I'll change this to small industrial. I can get away with gravel roads a lot longer in industrial areas, but once traffic picks up, it's still better to have these. I find they're faster. They have more throughput. And they look nicer. There we go. Cool. That's frustrating. Can't turn it there. I have to move that. It's not the end of the world when it's used gravel. This, however, can definitely be deleted. Right? Yeah, let's see why I gotta stay. Cool. There's still some demand for industrial. There, wow, that's a lot. I did not even mean to make that much more industrial happen, but now, alright, I'm going for it. It's all industrial now. Now, you know what? I need to get removal. I need to remove some of this because it's too much. Too much. Alright. You know, I just realized this is being used yeah, okay, so I want to stop that. So that's sort of frustrating, that happens. Let's just destroy that. This. Okay, let's just. All right, there we go. Sorry, guy, you're going to. All right, now let's. This is where gravel path would probably be perfect. Gravel path. Here's where guidelines on is fine, but other times I'm going to need to turn them off. Great. Gravel path. This is nice and flat. I should just be able to go. Bam. Wha-bam. Yeah, same thing on this side. Don't really want anything growing over here. See how much nicer that is there on that side? That's what I need to do here. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And I could do this here. Or I can bring this down one. Maybe I can bring this down one. Let me just see. So it's really hard to get this to come down one. I'm going to try with the mouse just to see. But I suspect I cannot. No, I'm on the wrong tool. I'm on the upgrade tool, and I need to not be on the upgrade tool. I need to be on the straight tool. Straight would be fine. Yeah, I don't want that. So I also need to see about turning off all the options and turn that off. So I might need to leave that on. That would probably be fine. Okay, great. Can I make it come out here? No, I can't. So that means I need to destroy it, which is frustrating. And then bring it down to where I want it. Right. And this is where maybe using the mouse again would be perfect. Like that. Perfect. Look at that. So now it even joins the, maybe could have gone ever so slightly further forward, but that is good. That's pretty good. Now, where is... I need to paint this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, good. See, now this is where the paths are really super useful because you see it does get rid of all of this road trying to put a path. When you put a path alongside the road like this is one of the, like, I guess unexplained secrets that I found is when you put a path along a road, it stops that road from validating any of these squares as being part of it. So that means that you can have another road over here that hugs and says, no, I will be the owner of all that. So all of this here will only face on this. Will only face on this road here. And same thing, like this road will face that way. But I could make it where there's another road back here. So I might want to just bring this road all the way down. And then do the same kind of deal. I think I do. Hold on. So let's see. We're going to take the 2-lane gravel road. Okay. Now let me put the other gravel in there first because This is one of those frustrations with why they don't give you pathing right at the beginning, and they should, because if they did, you could do this a lot easier where you create these things to begin with. Yeah, I can't do like that. All right, I need to. All right, now I need to turn the guidelines back on because they are helping me. Snapping options. I do need these. Not that one so much as this one. This one doesn't hurt. That one's good. Whatever, we'll do that too. Alright, so yeah, see on something like this it's keeping me dead on balls accurate, to use a technical term. Um that makes me wonder, do I want to, yeah, I think I might want to even do this and have another thing come out that way. At least for now, it's what I'm doing. Yeah, for now, that's good. I think I might just, let's just do this so it's done. Again, this is one of those things where this is just super helpful and useful. So I'm going to have to come down here, like that. And this will have to come up this way like this. Yeah. It's interesting. So that means that this is not straight as it should be. Not as straight as it should be anyway. But I knew it wasn't perfect. It's very hard to get the angles exactly correct all the time. Alright, here's where I need to turn off this one, I think. Yeah, okay. So now I'm in the grid, but I don't have to stay on the, I don't have to match exactly. Yeah, so I can come here and say, yeah, let me just wabam to there. And look, then the game figures the rest out for me, which is lovely. I do like that. We're gonna make paths along in here too. Even though I would probably just not fill these in, I think it looks nicer to have the paths. And I could change them from being gravel to something else. For now, the gravel's cheap and gets the job done. And I often like to put like services in here too. I have done that in the past, but then I find that later on I'm going to end up using this space to do other things. I'll probably end up putting like a I mean, I've made this probably the biggest of these hexagons I've ever, or octagons I've ever created. So in the past I made them smaller, and then I would put services in the center, such as waste disposal, which was pretty fun, which is kind of cool. It worked. It did its job fairly well, but then later in the game I would be annoyed because I had to basically redo it and make this a space that was used for more road stuff. And so I think that's probably just like I'm just reserving it to do that later now instead of being like, oh, I'm going to be smart and interesting and have like a cool waste treatment in the center here. It's just I know that later on I'm going to end up using it for traffic of some sort, like some sort of road construction-y thing. Probably, if it's anything like other times, I might put a metro in there. I might or I'm probably going to have tons of different tunnels in there and stuff. So this will be. Ooh, you can't go all the way there, huh? You stupid thing. Where are you? There we go. Like that. We'll go like that. Huh. Okay, good girl. My dog's barking. Alright, that's pretty good. So I might even have to turn off some of the other snapping here. But whatever, that's fine for now. Whatever, screw it. So watch. See how here you can see that this is two different sets of tiles. I'm going to put this one in. Can I ever go from here? No? You don't want me to? Alright. And go there. Now, it's one set of tiles from the other road. This is one of those areas where you really get something out of having done this. That's why when I discovered this, I was like, oh, this makes life so much better in terms of deciding what road is handling the traffic. So whenever you need to decide, like, oh, which way do I want my stuff to face? Do I want my, uh, do I want my traffic coming from this side or this side? You use these paths to stop one road from being. Now you don't have to worry about like a road that has paths or not. A road that has the you don't have to pick a road that has no zoning on it or not. Now you just can use this and be like, okay, yeah, this road, I'm deciding. I am making that decision. So you have much more granular control about what's happening with your road, with your placement here by doing that. I wonder if I can make this go down below. Can I? Now it's going up. It wasn't originally. There. There. It's interesting that I can go underwater at all. Okay, so that seems to indicate to me that I should be able to come back to that point. So if I can only delete the whole thing. That's frustrating. Okay, this also works. Good, okay. So now, if I come down here, right, and I say here, nope, too far, too close, and I go here, good, and then I can delete this, and just see if I can go straight across. Yes, awesome, and then I can come back up. Hooray! Look at that. I can go into the bridge. The Red Hot Chili Peppers would be astounded. They should be so happy I can go into the bridge. uh, or not, actually, because of what that song's about. But, um, All right, I need to move one of these guys too because he's blocking the. It's the city I live in, the city of cavemen. Alright, well, it's okay if it stays gravel for now. I don't mind. Interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. Let me see something here. Aha! Cool, I can make a path that goes through there if I want to. I could even make a path that goes through there, or I could bring this back one tile. I might just bring it back one tile. Because why? Why not? Right? I'll be a Flintstone, now I'll tell you why. Cannot build on water. Oh man, what happened? It was fine before. What? Oh man. Now I wish I could undo. Surely I wish I could undo now. Dang, I had that working perfectly. Well, I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hell, I could do that. Can I just come back through? Can I just say, hey, what? No, no, slope too steep. Space already occupied. That works apparently. There. All right, that's an option. I do wish it was nice actually when it was straight. Slope too steep, cannot build on water. I wonder if it's because I moved that other guy. Oh man, I wish I hadn't deleted it now. Oh well, it was there, it was working, but you know, it's close enough. Close enough. And honestly, who wants their people walking through water, right? Right? We're not, can't all be Jesus all the time. All right, close enough. It's good enough. What's really important is I got these done, and can even make that go over too. But for now, I think that's fun going under. Um, yeah, I'll probably make some paths that go up and over, like up. Let's just see if I can just go over like this. If that's too high or too low. Okay, let's see about that. Space already occupied still. Alright, three. How about 3 levels? 3 levels? You want 3 levels? You want 3 levels. Wow. 3 levels. 3 levels seems a bit high. Really? That's what's required? This seems actually high enough. Look. Look at that. It's high enough. It might not be high enough for this truck, though. Alright, so I can see going 2 levels because the truck does not like this. Fine, I get that. Fine, now it should be high enough for the truck, right? But still, it doesn't want to work. Space already occupied. Space already occupied. Is it because I have the paths there, though? That's what I want to know. Let's see. No. It's just I don't like you. You're too low. That's interesting that you can go up. You can be like that, but not like this. Flat is not okay, but if you have it slanted, that's fine. So you had to be at 3 on one side, but not the other. That make no sense to me. Yeah, 3 all the way across, totally fine. But 3, let me see if I can do this. But I could do that too. Interesting. So that's just bizarre in my mind. Because clearly I don't have to be that high over this section here, just on the other side. That's weird. Alright. Yeah. Good girl, Dory. Love you too. Huh. Alright, so, see, it's been a long time since I played, so it's partially like learning again, partially like playing again. I do recall the paths being super useful to actually get people around. I'm just gonna connect this over like this. Alright, like that. It's funny how that works. Yeah, I do remember this being an issue with paths. You would think that you'd just be able to fill all of the section in with paths if you wanted to kind of create a plaza, but you can't. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Like you can create this path. That's it. That making no sense. It really do. It making no sense. Alright, so that's pretty good. And I'm gonna make the bridge here too. Why not? I'll make an overpass. I kind of like the underpass. Oh, you know, I could make these go down to the ground too, huh? Can I do that with a gravel path though? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried. I don't think I've ever tried that with any path. Can I make any path go underground? No, paths cannot go underground. Well, that's good to know, even though it's not realistic at all. Paths can absolutely go underground, in my experience. But alright, but not in today's Skylines. Today's Skylines says no to underground paths. Why would you ever build a tunnel for a path, it says. City Skylines. Alright, so this is now the commercial area here, and that was not really intended. This here is supposed to be the commercial area, at least for now, but in the end it's going to end up becoming more more residential maybe. I don't know. I could kind of go both ways about that, because originally this was supposed to be industrial here, and this is supposed to be mostly services. I think I'm going to do the combination industrial and services over here. And you know, I can actually maximize some of this space. I don't really care too much about it, I don't think. If it's maximized, it could be fine. And I was going to move this over, but I think I will do the path now. So this is something I like to do a lot of times when I don't use the whole thing. I'll put a path through the middle, and you know, and just kind of create path routes in the infrastructure here. Usually as directly across from each other as possible, but like in this case it's going to go there. Perfect. Look at that. And let me see about finishing this off with some more. Look, there we go. Bam. That's going to be nice. Cool. Alright, so that's all that we have for here. Here's another spot where I probably would put a path, actually. Even though we have one that goes all the way to the end, I'd probably connect this over too. And I might want to move that. Let me see. Yeah, this is just begging for paths in here, but I have all these wind farms, and they don't do too hot with paths. They're not pathing material. If I put another wind farm here, maybe it'll let me connect that through a little more straight. I bet you it will. Boop, 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 boop. Let's move one of these. And we can start this going again. Doesn't need to stay. So yeah, don't want to remove anything. There we go. Bam. And let's move you to this side. Look at that. I know, yeah. I know you guys are upset about that, but I just want to see if that makes any difference. Whatever it is, I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. Oh my gosh. Cut it out. Quit it. Alright, let's just put you here. There we go. Same with you. Move you. Alright, let's see. You can go there. Great. Now, oh, that's funny. Look at this. This blot's underwater now. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's see also here. Yay, look at that. That all becomes industrial. As does that. Alright. That's interesting at least. It's interesting looking at least. So let's build. Well, let's check this pathing over here. Now let's see about this path here. Can I perhaps much better. Even though it goes underwater, it looks better, and that's kind of all that matters to me. Oh, could I have done it here? Even though this is space already occupied, that might be because this one exists. I just did it. Oh yeah, look, now it's underwater. Now it's not. Alright, so it's not going to be the best path because it's going partially underwater. But there you go. Wabam. That, I think, is about as good as we're going to get it. Right there. And now the path doesn't even go underwater a little bit later on when it's... Okay, I'm going to have to move you, clearly. So this is one of those tricks you can do, is you can move certain buildings around, your ploppables, and they will change the they'll change the features at the edge of the map for you in ways that can be very helpful to do things like that. Like, so now I have this path going through, which couldn't have done before, and nice and straight, nice and straight, as straight as it can be. Look at that. Look at that change in rise there. I don't think that would. I think that's oh well, kind of deal. Just gonna have to live with that. Um, yeah. Now, one thing I can do, which actually might look kind of cool, to put a bridge here too, and then paths up into the middle. Actually, I wonder if we could just do paths into the middle as stands. Tootsie Roll power is a chocolatey chew. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. I might need to. Now, what's very interesting also to me is this road here, there's just some issue with the gridding around here, and clearly, and this is one of the ones that was put in here by say Skylines. Road length was probably pointless to have on, but you can't go through like that. See, it wants to bend it. Look at that. Look how it wants to bend it. And I don't have curvy roads, I just have straight roads. So even though you're coming out here, right there, and clearly I just took this thing and did a 45-degree, it wants to bend it over here. Isn't that crazy? There, that's how it wants to do it. I just find that's interesting. Very interesting. Kind of telling that there's some sort of issue. Let's see what I can do from here. Let's see, let's turn that off, angles off, snap to grids off. What is this one? Road guidelines, maybe I want that on or off. Let's turn it all off right now. Let's see. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Let's just see. It's all off right now. So here, I want this as close as possible here, so that it intersects with the road as much as possible, so that it looks right, right? And then, wha-bam, right? And then I want this to come this way, I guess. That's so interesting. Look, I can't even make that, because it's like, no, you're interfering with this circular area here. How close can I make this here? Right there, huh? Well, bam. Okay. There you go. That's good. And well, bam. Look at that. I need to delete this. It should be fine now. Look at this. So really, like, it's like, do you want yourself to come all the way out here? Look how much it's bent. Look how much it's bent. Does this count? If it counts, maybe that's what I want to do on both sides. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'll check. I'll take a look. take a look. Ooh. Whoa. Look how far apart that becomes though. Look at that. That's just ugh. Terrible. Terrible. That's not the worst. You know, considering all my options, that's not the worst. Jeez. What if I delete this and I bring this one down further? What if I do that? As close to this as I can. That's not bad. It's not great, but not bad. It almost makes me like, so like, what if I delete this? Right? Yeah, okay. And then I do this. Ooh, that's worse. It technically is better, I guess, but it's worse. We're deleting that. Okay, let's try this again. You're gonna come back up here and just nope. Nope. Okay, so I gotta delete this to do that again. Okay, come back up. Come back up. See if I can get A closer. All right, here's where I'm going to try and use the mouse again, actually. Let's try and use the mouse again here. Because if I can get this right around here. How about that? And this comes down. Turn snapping off. I thought snapping was off. Is snapping on? I don't think any snapping is on. So that's where, yeah, that's where on the Xbox is a little like, give me a break. You know, and I don't know if this has this problem on. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes, right there. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Okay, I like that. I like that. Tootsie Roll power is a chocolatey chew. Tootsie Roll, because you know what? We can have this road come back forward anyway. Why not? Actually, I think it'll look better that way. In fact, maybe I want to just delete this up further and see if I can get a little closer. No, it looks like it's about as close as it's going to get, actually. That's as close as it's going to get. But I could still do this. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. Oh, dang, oops, sorry. This is one of those funny things where you're going to see, like, oh, it doesn't come quite how you expect. Oh, City Skylines. This is where like something like a Move It mod would be amazing, but clearly it's impossible on a console to be getting something like that. And oh, look at that. There you go. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Kind of like that. No, now I need you to. So, yeah. Might need to let those get deleted. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay. All right, you come up this way. Already occupied. Well, screw you. Ah, so annoying. Just when you think you got it perfect, of course you have to mess with it some more. So this is where the messing with City Skylines Vanilla really gets interesting. I think, for sure, is this stuff. So I think what we gotta do is come down here with these. I think our key is to go here. Well, first of all, let's turn this snapping back on for now. All right, now let's mess with it and see where we get to. Okay, that's very interesting that it's like, no, I can't do that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks terrible. Well, then again, it doesn't look that bad. Oh, oh. When did that happen? Okay, that looks good. That looks amazing. I mean, I'll take that all day long, every day. I'll take that too. I'll take that too. Cool. All right, so now let's see if I can take this and bring it down. Nope, I cannot. I can take this and bring it up, but only so far. So can I bring it to here? It wants to go to there. So that's where I need the length one changed, I think. Let's check over here. Same deal. Yeah, see, it doesn't look so hot right there. But I like these. I like those a lot. I think that looks good. And because of that, I think I need to... I mean, I could actually just ignore that. I could ignore that. That could actually work. Because I could put like a little bridge here to come down to these if I wanted to. Oh, I could make the bridge here to there, whatever. No, I like what I do with this whole process here. So let's go to snapping again. We're going to turn this one off. I think it's just that one. And actually, we're going to turn the length one off too. The length one definitely needs to go off. And maybe road guidelines might need to turn off too. But let's just start here. Okay, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there, and it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world now. I know I was very unhappy with that before, but now I'm not as unhappy with it. Now I'm not as unhappy with it. Especially if I do something like that. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that. That's one of those things that get you. It's one of those things that get you. So let's see. Now, let's use this. Let's use the mouse again. No, it's going to have to go this way. Ah, it's annoying. Okay, I gotta turn the road guidelines off regardless. Clearly, they need to go off. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, let's use this. See if I can just nest it right here. Perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. If I could do the same thing over here. Oh man, if I could do the same thing over here. Come on. Oh yeah, it's gonna look good. Oh yeah, right there. Oh man, it's this. This is screwing it up now. This one's just a little too far away, I think. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that's so close. That is so close. Yeah, I think this one actually screwed it up now. Because look, unlike this one, which is very, very close, this one's like just a slightly a hair too far away. It is just slightly a hair too far away. This one only has one right there and no further. Oh no, it does have a little something similar. Okay, it's close. That's just perfect though, and this side not so much. And then I might as well see if they'll connect over in the middle. This is not the end of the world if they don't. I'm not going to make them. Okay, fine. I'll take that. Cool. That's cool. All right. I am going to learn to be happy with that. Perfect is the enemy of good enough or whatever. Perfect is the enemy of good, and we're going to leave that for now. I can always come back and play with it again later. So here I still have all those guidelines and stuff off, and I'm just messing around. And you can see like, oh, then it gets a little weird. Oh, there we go. So that's where that can be helpful. Whoa. Hooray. Ooh. Well, that's not helpful. Anyway. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. Oh, hey, look at this. When did this happen? Somehow. Oh, I know when that happened earlier on, but I thought I put it back. I guess not. So I've gone both ways on these, where I literally have this road touch this road, and then the path comes up to it, or the path goes by it. I usually like the path going by it, but now I'm suddenly feeling like I should have the roads touch just so we can get this last few bits here. Which way should I go? What do you guys think? Hmm. Man, I wish I had a couple of people watching to help me with this right now. That would be great. Oh well. Um. Go both ways. Oh, I've got this paused. I'm gonna unpause this. Let's just let this go and see what happens. Why don't we have any music? I think I turned it all off. Oh, let's enable chirper messages. I haven't done that in forever. Uh, show in-game pop-ups. What are those? I don't even know. Hide park area level up notifications. Hide. Sure. Hide far away notification icons. I don't even know what the in-game pop-ups mean right now. Turning it on to check it out. Controls audio. Main volume. There we go. That's a little better. Now I hear something. Maybe I don't want the music. Yeah, it's better. Good, at least now we have some music, some effects, so I don't think I want the music. There's just only a few songs that I really like. There's one that always makes me think it's Doctor Who whenever it's playing. There's the one where it's like, what is it called? Like the Asgardian one or something. Oh, it's really good. I have to drive to the next city for painkiller prescriptions or pay big bucks. Oh, I guess we need healthcare. Yeah, that's something we could definitely do is put in healthcare, but I don't know that we need it. Manhours lower land value. Yep. Okay, so let's delete them. Ooh, you want. So here's the first notice I'm seeing where they want. What does this do? Oh, is this pedestrian area? Pedestrian areas can be created by using the pedestrian area tool and pedestrian streets. Every area needs at least one service point building to take care of the garbage and cargo needs. Only pedestrians and certain emergency vehicles are allowed on pedestrian streets. Buildings that use vehicles that are not allowed on the pedestrian streets cannot be built on them. Area panel can be accessed from any service point building inside the area. Interesting. So this must be new for plazas and promenades. Make it just like a pedestrian area. I have no idea what's going to happen by doing that. Let's see. What is this? Small pedestrian service point. Distributes goods and collects garbage. Yeah, okay. This is silly. I should just delete it for now. It seems like a fun thing to do. I have to build it. I think I have to build that out on purpose. I think I clearly had to build this out on purpose. I'll try and do that though. Maybe not right here. Um, Maybe somewhere nearby. All right. I think I need. Oh my gosh, it's 9:20. Oh well, I don't think I can get any food anymore. I was gonna get food, and now I can't. Whoops. I've been playing. How long have I been playing? Only an hour. I guess I started a little later than I realized. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. You know, let's cut this session in an hour, and I'm going to come back in a few minutes and we'll start a new session. Just because, there's no, it doesn't look like there's a lot of people watching at the moment, and I think that was a good start for, a nice little video on demand with some good. Look at this. Look what we did here. I'm very happy overall with this, despite all the frustrations. For a vanilla playthrough, and mostly using my controller, I think that came out very well. I think it looks very nice. I think we're going to put some trees in here and really make it look better. We clearly need to expand our residential. And this was started out as commercial here, and I have a feeling what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe even take this and come out. I don't know. Somehow I think this is just going to become residential all into here, and that commercial will be over here. Or maybe I'll do a section down here and bring it up into there, and that'll be like the new main thoroughfare, and there'll be a small data commercial that stays there. Something like that. Yeah, we'll figure it out in our next go round. Maybe plan out some roads using the gravel roads like we do first before we go crazy. And these paths here, they look actually really good as gravel. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna upgrade all these paths to something else, but I think at least for now, I'm just gonna leave them as gravel. Because I think they look pretty darn decent. Maybe connect. I'm gonna connect this guy right now, just because I want it connected. Let's see. Although I could do two things. I could change the. It might be better to change this to come over one more, so I get a little tiny bit more residential space here. But for the moment, let's just kind of come in here. And do that. This is one of those weird things about paths, is they do kind of stack. Like you can kind of, like, it looks terrible, but you can't make them connect. You can't literally make them connect, but you can come in here and do this, and if they're close enough without going together, see, it's frustrating. You want it to be close enough without actually coming together, and then they become one path. It's kind of fun. I mean, not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. Okay, it looks terrible now. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty bad. They even pulled this one away, or was that always like that? All right, so I might play around with this side of this because I'm being a perfectionist, but you get the picture. And I'm just gonna take this and go like that. Wabam. Okay, here's where I'm gonna need. Here's where I need this. Come on. Come on. Oh, almost. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Look at that. Cool. Nice. All right, I kind of like that. Where's? Wow, is it telling me about zoning districts again? There we go. It looks like that was not done for some reason. Cool. So, in the end, I'll probably end up bringing this street forward to almost touch over here this path, but whatever. It looks good enough for now. I kind of really like this pathing over here. This is. I'm not happy with that. We'll fix this again later. It's just for now. And that will be it for this part of City Skylines from scratch, all vanilla build, tips and tricks kind of guide. where you're really seeing like this pathing thing. That took a long time to figure that out. Playing City Skylines vanilla all by myself, just like oh well, whatever. That is huge, as you can see. Just the ability to control where your zoning is by having those paths on things is huge. I mean, it looks nicer. It is nicer. I can totally make this residential now. See, and now it's not confused. Oh, I'm going to have to connect this over here with the path. I think I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good indeed. All right, let's call that a save. Do I want to save over Lake Valley? Yeah, I think I do. I don't care that much about that one. We're good. We're good. I have 2 saves on this, so I can flip flop between them just in case. Yeah. Okay. Good game. And let's just stop. So that's been it. Thanks very much, and hopefully you'll join me again for my next stream, my next go around, where I will, both be learning for myself again because it's been years, and doing some interesting little tricks and things that I've figured out as I've played along, and hopefully everyone will like that.